Come and see.
The Bible is an awesome book. It contains so many stories about what God has done for mankind. Many people like to skip the Old Testament because they think it's too long and boring and only read some quotes from Jesus. But today, I would like to talk about a great miracle story from the Old Testament. Many may know it, the walls of Jericho. 2 spies are sent from the roaming Israelite army to scout the defenses of the city Jericho in the land of Canaan. Jericho is a great and well-defended city with high and strong walls. The Israelite spies are sheltered by Rahab, a harlot in Jericho. Since Jericho's walls are so strong, God tells the prophet Joshua that he, himself, will destroy the walls. After 7 days of procession at the blowing of ram horns and the shout of all of Israel. The miracle shows the power of God, and the sparing of Rahab and her family shows the great mercy of God. How neat is that? But what about the fate of Jericho? While the man of Jericho stood on the wall, undoubtedly wondering how to fend off the invaders and how long their supplies might last, the women and children were sore afraid at home, afraid of what would happen should their only real protection, their mighty walls, fail them. So Almighty God, in His infinite mercy, rips down the walls of Jericho, leaving women and children to the merciless slaughter that He ordered. No, enough of that. Let's focus on the good parts of the story like everybody else, so we can be spiritually edified. Well, but why doesn't God spare the children, you may ask? Well, that's easy. After all, children have been known to worship false gods with even more devotion than adults, because they believe everything they are told. So naturally they have to die. And the Israelite army is far too busy exterminating other cities for the glory of God to take care of the babies that can't talk and walk yet. So naturally they have to go too. It's simple logistics. Stop questioning God. Yes, truly great is the glory of God. But these times are long past. In our civilized times, nobody ever feels motivated by an eternal reward or the voice of God to commit atrocities, do they? And why would they? It's not like anyone believes in eternal bliss or special blessings in the here and now in exchange for unwavering devotion.
I have an appointment with eternity, and I don't want to be late. I have an appointment with eternity, and I don't want to be late. I have an appointment with eternity, and I don't want to be late. I have an appointment with eternity, and I don't want to be late.
Oh, wait. I guess I was wrong. And before I forget, someone better keep an eye on those rapture-happy folks, too.
I have an appointment with eternity, and I don't want to be late.
It only takes one. And if you are desperate to leave this world, please do it on your own, quietly. Leave your children, leave your neighbors, and leave people in other places behind. They may not be ready to leave, even if you are. And even if you don't have a death wish, maybe there are wiser things to do with your time than chant, lecture people about things you don't really understand, or reading the same book over and over and over again. But before you do anything rash or stop your ears, consider carefully, this life is all you have. Make the best of it.